All right, thanks for sticking it out for our winter concert that celebrates the 7 a.m. rehearsal. All right, that's a big favorite of ours. Got some announcers to introduce you to our first selection. Come on up, Nancy.
William, the Count Basie, was a legendary jazz pianist and jazz ensemble director. Widely regarded as one of the most influential band leaders of the big band era, both he and Duke Ellington were responsible for establishing the overall sound of swing band music. Our first selection tonight was one of Count Basie's signature songs called 1 O'Clock Jump, and in true Basie style will feature a few improvised solos. We hope you enjoy our performance of Count Basie's 1 O'Clock Jump.
Zach, I didn't hear you play. Quigley on the trumpet. Sean Porio on the tenor sax.
American composer, arranger, and tenor saxophonist Benny Golson performed with and composed many legendary jazz musicians. He also wrote music for many popular television programs such as Ironside, MASH, and Mission Impossible. Our next selection is one of Mr. Golson's most popular jazz composition titled Killer Joe. Our arrangement will feature Joey Williams on alto saxophone and Emily Burke on the flugelhorn. Here's our version of Benny Golson's classic, Killer Joe.
We have to wait for our multi-instrumentalists to change positions. And we're going to have a reader tell you about our third song.
Eddie Harris was a famous American jazz musician who played the tenor saxophone, piano, and electric organ. After studying music at Roosevelt University, Mr. Harris was drafted into the United States Army, and while serving in Europe,
was accepted into the U.S. Army Band. Upon leaving military service, he went on to compose many popular jazz pieces, like our next selection, titled Listen Here, which actually peaked at number 11 on Billboard's R&B chart in 1967. We hope you enjoy our performance of Eddie Harris's composition, Listen Here.
One of the cool things about these groups is when you listen to them play, they're playing way more than notes. And you can hear how music makes them feel. And that is priceless. So we thank you so much for bringing that to the table. Because, 7 a.m., it's an early time. But when this happens, you forget. it's a blast. So we're going to work hard and get some more songs ready for you for the spring. Of course, we wish you a happy holiday, and we're going to have one last tune, and we have a reader to introduce that to you right now.
By the end of the 1960s, many jazz musicians started merging traditional jazz melodic and harmonic styles with popular R&B, funk, and rock rhythms. This style of jazz came to be known as fusion. Our last piece is written in a jazz fusion style and is titled Brain Sprain. We thank you for coming to our winter concert and hope you all have a wonderful and safe holiday. Here's Andy Clark's original composition titled Brain Sprain.
So before we say goodnight, I just want to thank Dr. Baranski, Mrs. Anderson, Mr. Kitchener, and Mr. Winters for all the time, all their talent. They go far beyond, you can't imagine. They are exceptional teachers who truly love what they do. They love working with their children, and I'm sure the evidence of that you heard tonight. So now we have some students who would like to show their appreciation. We will start with Mr. Winters. So come on up. They're going to introduce themselves and say a few words.
Mr. Winters, you're an amazing teacher in both band and jazz band, and you most likely can be the teacher we tell our kids about. You're funny, and you also helped us become better musicians. Thank you for all your time and effort.
Thank you so much for being our teacher this year. Jazz band means everything to us. The early mornings are worth it.
Then a few words for Mr. Kitchener.
Mr. Kishner, we thank you for being so dedicated to Wind Ensemble. We really enjoy rehearsals after school, and it really means a lot to us how much effort you put into this group.
We want to thank you for being a great wind ensemble teacher and an awesome band teacher.
And I believe Tia, Claire, Lila, where are you? You're going to come up and say a few words for Mrs. Anderson?
Okay, Ms. Anderson, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me for these past 2 years and waking up early in chamber and helping us, and we sounded really good. All thanks to you.
Okay, I just want to thank you especially for being so energetic, because 2 mornings a week at 6:50, you're always enthusiastic and energetic and awake when we weren't.
Thank you for conducting us and stuff. And when I was a 6th grader, it was only Lila and I, and you kind of helped me feel more comfortable. Thank you.
Now Hope and Audra are waiting in the wings to thank Dr. Baranski.
Mr. Baranski, thank you so much for all you've done to help us prepare for this concert and become better singers. You make Cameron really exciting. It's the only thing that I'm actually willing to wake up early for.
Thank you so much for your great instruction over the last couple of months, and I can't wait to start again in January. Also, thank you for being willing to deal with us when we're all tired and crazy.
Thank you all for coming out tonight. Happy holiday, happy new year. Thank you so much.